Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to be creating this bear design or this bear illustration in Adobe Illustrator, and we're also going to learn one new drawing tool, which is the Curvature tool in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, just open Adobe Illustrator and then come to File, come to Place and choose this design, this one, which is your first drawing in Illustrator, reference image 4. Okay, and make it a template and place. Okay, so now this is it. I'm just going to use my artboard tool to kind of fit it in more perfectly. Perfect. Okay, now the curvature tool can be located here. This is the curvature tool and it's very similar to the pen tool. Okay, just that it works with curves. Okay, so when I hover around the curvature tool, we see that the curvature tool creates and edits curved and straight lines easily. Okay, so let me just demonstrate. When you select the curvature tool and just click on an empty space, you have this point. Okay, you can move this point to wherever place you want it to be. Okay, so this is where the first anchor point will be, and the next thing you have to do is to then click and drag. So you see a curve is now being formed. Click and drag, click and drag. If you do not want curves to be formed, you can double click. Okay, double click, double click, double click, and then instead of curves, angles will be formed. Double click, but if you click and drag once, it's going to form curves instead of angles. So double click for angles, click for curves. So basically this is how the curvature tool works. Okay, and it's very similar to the pen tool. So to create our design now, we're just going to start drawing out our points, right? So for this first point, I'm just going to double click and come here and click to create this curve like this. Come here and click. Okay, come here and let's just click here and then kind of double click here and then click here, click here, click here, click here and click. So our first shape has been drawn, and we can use our direct selection tool to kind of edit our anchor points. Okay, just kind of fit them in more perfectly if we want to. Okay, drag this guy and drag this guy. Okay, just to make the drawing fit more perfectly. And then now we have our first one. Just select a gray color and then swap the colors. Okay, the next one we will handle is this one. So come here, double click here and then come to this point and drag, come to this point and drag, also come to this point, double click, come here and drag, click and drag, come here, click and drag, and come here and click. And very simple, we have our second shape. And we can use our anchor point here to just kind of make this angle softer. Okay, and select back our curvature tool, and then now we'll work on this other guy here. Now this one is just a circle, just an ellipse, a complete ellipse. So just click here and click here and then click here and click here and complete the circle. Okay, and for this other part here, you just click here and click here, bring it this way. Okay, click here, oh sorry, double click and click, 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 click and complete. Oh sorry, just double click it to complete. Now I want us to make few adjustments to the points like this. Now we have two shapes and we would like to delete these extra shapes, right? So like we did before, select the two shapes and select our shape builder tool and then hold down Alt and delete the extra useless space so that we have just this shape. Okay, good. Now the next one would be the head. So the head is also like a complete circle. So just click here, let's click here and click here. Okay, and finally click here. So perfect. Select our anchor point tool, just kind of drag it out like this. Okay, the next thing to create is this middle shape, this white middle shape. Now select our curvature tool, double click here because it's kind of angular, right? And then come to a point like this, click and drag, double click, click and drag and click. Perfect. Select white. Okay, and for these other points or for this other shape, we just double click, then click and drag. Okay, so I'm just going to undo and then double click rather, and come here and double click. Let's just make it like this. Okay, we'll come back and edit this anchor point here. What's next? We just click and drag and click. Perfect. Now we can come and make some adjustments to our anchor points like this. Okay, perfect. And for this one, we can just adjust it like this. Okay, perfect. For the last part, which is this, we just click here and drag, click here, double click here rather, and click here and drag it to this point, double click here and just complete the design like this. Perfect. Now let's color our shapes. Okay, so for this one I will choose this this shade of brown. Now these colors might not be available on your Adobe Illustrator because they are custom colors. Okay, and we're going to go into seeing how to create custom swatches, custom colors in our swatches in later videos. But for now, if you really want to create something like this, you can just come to this tool, that double click here to open the color picker tool and just manually adjust your colors, your color picker. As you can see, I'm dragging it down, right, so as to change the color. So when you have the brown like this, you can then use this icon or your mouse to kind of choose the exact color you want. Okay, but any color will suffice for this project. Just use any color of your choice, and just because we have one specific color and then all the others are shades of that color, right? So this is what we have now. Now for this guy, we'll just swap the colors. Okay, this guy also will swap the color, but this guy has to be at the back, so send to back. This guy, we will choose a brown color, a brighter brown, then swap it, or then swap, then swap it. And this guy should be at the front like this. Okay, now for this one, we will choose a brighter color and swap it, and then probably select all of them including this guy and send everything to the back so as to enable us see this one. For this guy, I'm just going to swap him and bring him to the front. For this guy, I'm going to choose a white color or brighter gray and reveal. White should work better. And for this guy, I'm going to choose a darker brown. And for this one, finally, I'm going to choose a white and swap the colors. Good. Now for this ear, we want it to appear at the back. Okay. And when we disable our reference layer, you can see what we have. So I want to create a background. So just select your rectangle tool, select, let's say, a brown color like this, the shade of brown, and just drag it out like this and arrange send to back. Just going to choose another color. So when we see arrange and send to back, it should go to the back of everything, but we need it on a separate layer because we don't want to be selecting it because it's a background. So come to your shape panel here and create new layer. Okay, and then drag the new layer below like this. Then click on this guy and edit, cut, and then select the layer and edit, paste in front. Okay, good. So let's just maybe change the color of this guy. Yeah, let's use this one, and then we can now click here, this empty space, to lock the layer so we can't select it any longer. Okay, good. So what then do we do? What we then need to do is reflect this shape here, flip a copy of it to the other side of the ear, transform and reflect. And the reflect options are here. For axis, it tells you whether to reflect it along the horizontal axis or the vertical axis. For this case, we want the vertical axis, and then we want a perfect reflection, so we're going to choose 90 degrees. Okay, and instead of OK, we will choose copy, because when we click copy, it's going to keep the original version while creating a copy with these reflected attributes. So copy and then drag it while holding down shift. Okay, drag it out like this. Yeah, perfect. Same thing we'll do for this guy. So select, transform and reflect, and then copy. Just drag it out like this. Okay, drag it out like this, like this. Just checking to see if everything aligns perfectly. Let's work with this, right? Yeah, this will work. So as you can see, we now have our design, our bear design, and I want to add highlights and shadows to our design so as to give it more depth. Okay, from our reference image here, if you look closely, you'll be able to see some shadows and highlights. Okay, so that's what I just want to add. So for this purpose, I'm just going to come here. We can add them with either our pen tool or our curvature tool. Okay, I'm going to use the pen tool, and I'm just going to come here, draw out draw out the shape like this, then have something like this. Okay, and while selecting it, we select the main shape and then use our shape builder tool, and while holding down Alt, we can delete the extra unneeded shape, and boom, we have this one here. We can use the the direct selection tool to kind of adjust our points even better. Okay, let's choose a brown color for now, or brighter brown, or let's just choose the same brown color, and then just adjust the color to make it look like a highlight, right? Good. So the next thing we need to do is to bring these layers on top of the layer. So we now have it looking like a highlight. Okay, so I just want you to go about and add the remaining. Okay, just using the pen or curvature tool and the shape builder tool. Okay, so you can add as many highlights and shadows as you can so as to give the drawing more depth. Okay, and that will be it for this lecture. In the next one, we are going to create one last drawing using the tools we've learned about. See you in the next. Bye.